Hey Libra, welcome to your love and romance reading for April 2022. This is for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to connect and see what messages are coming up here for our Libra friends. And I want to do a couple more shuffles here and see what we have for Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We are including Venus because it is a love reading after all. First card coming up here, let me move you a little bit closer so I'm not reaching so much. First card coming up here for Libra is the Seven of Wands. Now, Seven of Wands is a card that sometimes comes up for me in my readings when Spirit is saying, like, you don't need to do anything extra right now. You may have already taken a stand in a situation. I feel some of you Libras have somebody that's trying to pull you into a situationship. Doesn't necessarily feel like a karmic person to me. I think a lot of the Libras are kind of done with the whole karmic stuff. Like there's people that you've straight out like banished or cut off. Like you're not doing the karmic stuff. But this could be a person who's trying to pull you into a situationship. And I feel like you may have already told this person or taken a stand. Like, look, you're either in or you're out. I'm not trying to be somebody on the side here. I'm not trying to be a friends with benefits for 15 years. Like, I'm not doing it. And so the Seven of Wands to me says that as long as you keep that stand, you're going to be victorious. I feel this person will come around. This person will realize that, like, not to try you, right? Like, you've made it clear. And if they want to be in your life, they're going to have to step up. And so when I talk about not doing anything extra, don't do anything right now, Libra, to be over the top about how happy you are, or how blessed you are, or how much you love yourself, or how much fun you're having, or how many people are in your DMs. Like sometimes we get a little bit playful on social media, or we start to put stuff out there like that. If you really, like, if you're hoping for this person to get it together and come at you with a commitment, don't be over the top about how happy you are right now. Because I feel like this person is going to take it as, wow, Libra never cared about me at all. And Libra is telling me that they don't want to be friends with benefits. They don't want a situationship. But yet they're out there having a good old time with everybody else. So that whole thing about not wanting a situationship, they were just giving me excuses. Libra just isn't into me. And they're going to give up, and they're going to go on, and they're going to, just forget about you. Some of you are like, fine, let them forget about me. I don't care. If that's the case, more power to you. But if you're really wanting this person to step up and commit, this is right now, a lot of you are headed towards a really big misunderstanding, which can be avoided. You can avoid having the misunderstanding by not being overly celebratory in your social media stuff or in the things that you're saying. Because obviously we do want people to know that we're not sitting around crying, waiting for them, but we don't want to go to the other extreme either. We don't want the person to think that they're so insignificant that, we're already, like, they're not even on our mind, right? So you can show yourself living your life. Maybe you went out on a date. That's fine. But, don't be overly like, just like, life is the best. Life is the best without you. I'm so happy without you. That's gonna, like, they're gonna just shrivel up and shrink back if that's the case. But as long as you stand your ground, I feel a lot of you have a person who's coming around. In an existing relationship, maybe there's been some challenges with boundaries. Maybe you guys haven't been agreeing on, like, maybe you haven't been on the same page about something. But Seven of Wands to me is just like, be in that quiet strength. Like, I'm not going to argue it. I'm not going to debate it. I've said what I have to say about it. You agree with it. You don't agree with it. That's up to you. But I'm not changing my mind, right? We don't have to talk about it. We're not going to get into it. I've already been clear. I'm not going to go around in circles with you. That's it. That's how it is. I'm not budging. And just being in that quiet strength, your partner may come around in a situation like that. The next card that's coming up here for Libra is the Page of Pentacles. This could be a younger earth sign person or a person with an earth sign placement. That's where it gets tricky because we don't always know somebody's moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign. We don't always know. We don't always know. But some of you could be dealing with someone who has an earth sign placement or earth sign Venus. Even if you're not aware of them having that placement, you might know them as like a water sign or like as a fire sign, but they may have an earth sign placement. Page of Pentacles is very grounded, is very practical. Pages can also sometimes have something to do around kids. So if there's something here like an issue with children, maybe you and your partner are arguing or you're not agreeing with something around a child, an existing child, I feel that the more you argue or push, they're going to push back. They're going to like, insist more. But I feel like once you speak your piece and you just kind of pull back from it, they will come around. There could be something here in terms of like parenting or custody or visitation that is going to be resolved for some of you. I get this feeling and this vibe with the Seven of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. I do, however, feel that some of you Libras, like if you're in a relation, if you have a situation where this child is from an existing relationship and you're no longer with their parent, like you already broke up with their mother or their father a long time ago, I feel like as you're trying to establish a relationship with this child, it's going to be a little bit tricky because you're feeling like, oh my gosh, they're so much like their mother or they're so much like their father. And it's going to be challenging. I feel for some of you it's going to be challenging because it's like you're seeing the things in them that made a problem with their parent and why you're no longer with their parent. Know and understand that this is an opportunity for you to clear out old issues that are still impacting you in your love life. You might think you're done with that person, but you're getting aggravated, you're getting irritated when you're being reminded of them. So ask yourself, why is this aggravating me? Why is this annoying me? Like, what does it make me think about in my early life? Who made me feel this way before? Why do I think they did that? What does it make me think about myself, feel about myself? Okay, these are things that I can use positive affirmations to change the way I'm feeling about myself or the way I'm seeing myself or the way that I'm internalizing the situation. And then I don't take it so personally. And then this person won't bug me. And then these issues won't creep into my love life. So there is an opportunity for clearing energy here in that regard. Page of Pentacles can also be getting very serious and very practical about your money matters. Money, finances, physical resources. So some of you in the relationship, you may be sitting down and you may be talking about money. You may be talking about like what's fair or what kinds of things you want to put your money into. You might want to come into some kind of budgeting or some kind of understanding. This is communal. This is off limits, right? There could be some financial boundaries being set in an existing relationship. Or those of you who are single, you may be really looking for a partner or manifesting a partner who is financially responsible and financially practical. I don't know why, Libra, but I'm getting really flashy energy around you. I don't know, like, if in the past you tended to attract relationships with people who, like, maybe they were like really flashy, maybe they spent a lot of money, maybe they were really like into all of the designer stuff, and maybe once upon a time that really impressed you. You were like, oh, okay, wow, look at this person over here. And you thought it was like really impressive and really attractive, and now you're just at a point in your life where you're like, this person's an idiot. They spent how much on what, right? So some of you are looking at practicality, and you're manifesting somebody who's financially practical. Okay. In a relationship, maybe some of you are kind of at a breaking point in a relationship because your partner hasn't been financially responsible. And you're like, look, I care about you, but your stuff, your irresponsibility is starting to bleed into my life. And I can't have that. I work too hard. So some of you may be sitting this person down and being like, look, this is how it's going to work. This is how you have to budget. This is how it's going to be. Or somebody is sitting you down, Libra, and giving you some tough love around your spending habits. The roles can be reversed here. But I feel here that financial practicality is a big part of what's happening in your love life in April. The next card that's coming up here for Libra is the Nine of Swords. And so the Nine of Swords is when we start worrying. We start expecting the worst. Like, oh my gosh, it's going to go wrong. It's going to go terribly bad. Nothing is going to work out. Our insecurities begin to get the best of us with the Nine of Swords. There could also be here a lot of fears about how somebody is viewing us or seeing us, right? Maybe you're the one coming in with the tough love, and now you're worried that you seem like a terrible, cruel, heartless person. Or you're dealing with a child, or establishing a relationship with a child from like an estranged partner, and you're worried that this child sees you very negatively because of what the other parent has been saying about you. Or your partner is sitting you down and trying to get you more financially responsible, and you're worried that your partner thinks very negatively of you, or they're not going to love you anymore, or they think you're stupid or whatever. There could be a lot of pressure, Libra, where like you're internalizing everything and then you're expecting the worst. They hate me, they think I'm the worst, they're gonna kick me to the curb. But the Nine of Swords tells us that a lot of the fear is unnecessary worry. A lot of the fear, even though it's things that are possible, that they could possibly happen, uh, it doesn't mean that they're going to happen. But if we keep obsessing about it and losing sleep about it and just obsessing, then we begin to attract that into our life. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? If we're going around and saying, everybody thinks I'm stupid, everybody thinks I'm stupid, everybody thinks I'm stupid, and we keep saying that over and over again, we're going to start to make mistakes. We're going to feel nervous. We're going to feel insecure. We're going to feel uncomfortable. We're going to fumble. Then we're going to be in situations where, like, oh, see, that person thinks I'm stupid. Oh, see, I keep making mistakes. They think I'm dumb. But that got created because of the fear that you were constantly in, causing you to mess up, causing you to fumble. So when we're in that worry, we start to attract the negative experiences we're afraid of happening. We start to create it in our life. And so this is a time for you to get really real and practical, Libra, and ask yourself, what are some of my fears? What are some of my worries? What are some of my concerns? What are some of my insecurities? How are they blocking me in love? What can I do to avoid some of my fearful situations from happening? What is in my power of steps that I can take to keep things from going sideways? And if they do go sideways, what are some safety nets that I can have in place? What's like a good plan B or a plan C? And the rest we take up in prayer. Dear God, dear universe, these are all of the things I'm scared that might happen. Here's what I'm doing about it. I ask that if it's in the best and highest good of all involved, that the things I'm worried about don't happen. But if for some reason they must happen, I thank you for helping me get through them as quickly and as painlessly as possible. Thank you for guiding me and directing me through it. and seeing the blessing and seeing the solution. Also, if there's anything I'm missing that I could do that I'm not doing yet, thank you for helping me to see that. Thank you for helping me to see anything I might be missing that is in my power, that I don't realize that's in my power. And then we just surrender the rest. We do our best and we surrender the rest. Nine of Swords can also sometimes come up where the stress is causing us to lose sleep. And when we're losing sleep and we're extra tired, it makes us extra emotional. And when we're extra emotional, we don't make good decisions. And we might take offense to things. We might be more irritable. So, Libra, make sure you're rested. Make sure you're getting enough rest, because I feel that this also can help in avoiding a lot of misunderstandings in your love life in April. The next card that's coming up here for you all is the Six of Wands. So there may be some challenges here, but the Six of Wands is victory. The Six of Wands is things going your way, things working out. The Six of Wands also comes up for me in situations when sometimes the truth is being revealed and you're being vindicated, you're being validated. So maybe some of you do have somebody who's going around and like lying about you or making you look bad. Truth is going to come out and people are going to realize, oh, Libra's not the bad guy here. This person has been doing all the things they're accusing Libra of doing, right? There could be some truth being revealed in which you feel vindicated or validated. If there's issues around custody or issues around children, victory in that aspect, victory over your fears, your worries, your insecurities. So it's a very positive card, overcoming the challenges, overcoming the difficult times, and coming to resolution, coming to solution, coming to success. The next card that's coming up here for Libra is the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is Earth sign energy again. So whatever was happening with this Page of Pentacles, whatever the issue is, there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of maturity, there's a lot of advancement. And this victory, it's like it's bypassing the Knight of Pentacles. It's going from Page to King. Some situation is improving drastically in a very short period of time. It's maturing in a positive way, and it's coming into the energy of King of Pentacles, stability, security. The Midas touch. The works of your hands are blessed. So this is a positive time. You may be building really great financial things with an existing partner. You may be manifesting a very stable, mature, practical partner, those of you who are single. Those of you who are having money problems and your money issues have negatively impacted your love life, you're getting a handle on it real quick. And a lot of this could be because we're coming into an astrological new year and we have the new moon in Aries on April 3rd, which is going to be about clean slate and fresh start. So some of you are taking this energy and you're running with it. Okay, maybe it's not money, maybe it's physicality, maybe you feel like you've been in poor health, and that's been blocking you in your love life, but you're getting a handle on it and you're making leaps and bounds in a very short period of time. And it's leading to stability, security, happiness, long-term, lifelong energy here. Very positive energy. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign or your Venus sign if you haven't already. Some weeks those may resonate more than your sun sign. I know a lot of people swear by their Venus sign when it comes to love readings. When they watch their Venus, some people say that it resonates more. I've heard moon also though. But sometimes, some months, it can be different. So check them out, see what resonates with you most. Also, it could just add different aspects, different messages because of your placements. It can be helpful to check out. If you haven't already checked out the weekly forecasts, I encourage you to do that. Daily cards I've been posting as well. Stick around and check those out, the dailies too, if you would like daily messages. If you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description of the video that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the comments in the weeklies and the dailies as well. I hope you all have a wonderful April, my dears. Take care and be well, Libra.